Here's something that sounds unfair, but is actually just math. People from secure, loving families are 3 times more likely to sustain healthy long term relationships. And investors with over $1 million consistently outperform those with under 50,000, even when they buy the exact same stocks. This isn't luck. It's not destiny. It's a feedback loop. When someone grows up feeling secure, something fundamental changes in how they operate in relationships. They don't view closeness as dangerous. No panic when someone wants to get serious. No clinging when someone needs space. They express needs clearly because they're not terrified of abandonment. They can say, "This isn't working," and walk away without feeling like they're dying. People can sense this energy. It's magnetic, not because they're trying to be attractive, but because they're safe to be around. They don't trap you in drama. They don't need you to fix them. They see you clearly instead of projecting fear onto you. And here's where the loop kicks in. Good relationships make them more confident. More confident makes them better at choosing partners. Better partners create better relationships. The cycle tightens. The magnet strengthens. They're not lucky. They're just inside the loop. Now let's talk money, because the exact same pattern shows up. When you have serious capital, losing 10% on a $10 million portfolio still leaves you a millionaire. You hold. You might even buy more while it's cheap, but drop 10% on $10,000? That's your car repair fund. You panic sell and lock in the loss. Wealthy investors can afford to behave rationally because they can't afford to lose. They also have access to better information. Not insider trading, but real education, professional analysis, investor networks, time to actually research instead of gambling on Reddit tips. Knowledge itself becomes capital, and their time horizon is completely different. Average investors cash out at 20% gains because they need the money now. Wealthy investors sit for years, sometimes decades. They understand that a stock doubling twice beats a stock jumping 20% once. Compound interest requires patience, and patience requires not needing the money. Plus, limited capital forces you into concentrated bets. One stock, maybe two. Serious capital lets you spread across sectors, geographies, asset classes. You've turned speculation into engineering. Capital allows behavior. Behavior generates returns. Returns create more capital. Same wheel, different game. Both loops run on the same engine. In love, being loved creates emotional security. Security enables healthy behavior. Healthy behavior attracts good partners. Good partners generate more love. In wealth, having money reduces pressure. Less pressure enables patient decisions. Patient decisions compound returns. Returns generate more capital. The biblical phrase nails it. To those who have, more will be given. Economists call it the Matthew effect. But it's just positive feedback. A wheel that spins faster the longer it turns. So if you're outside the loop, are you locked out forever? No, you're just not spinning yet. And here's the secret. You don't need much mass to start a snowball rolling. Can't diversify 50 stocks? Fine. Learn to hold one good position through a dip without selling. That single act teaches you emotional regulation in investing. Do it twice, and you've begun the loop. Never experienced secure love? Start smaller. Practice not chasing people who make you anxious. Set one boundary. Notice how it feels when someone respects it. That tiny moment of safety is the first turn of the wheel. A portfolio that grows 7% annually doubles every 10 years. A person who learns one healthy relationship pattern can reshape their entire romantic life. The math works at every scale. You just need enough to get started. Start the loop with one small move. Hold one investment through fear, or set one boundary in love. Then let the loop do what loops do. Love and wealth both compound. Once you start them spinning, they spin themselves. That's not mysticism. That's just how feedback works.